Okay, so this, the whole method of crossing out units and things like that will come into good practice right here, right now. Okay, so convert 20 kilometers per hour to meters per second. So we have to change both the measurement of kilometers to meters and hours to seconds. So let's go. So we have 20 kilometers, and I'm going to go per 1 hour. Okay? That's what we're dealing with here. So I want to multiply it by a fraction to eliminate some stuff. Let's pick one first. Let's either deal with the kilometers first or with the hours first. Which one? Kilometers. Okay. So if I want to eliminate kilometers, what needs to be on the bottom of my fraction? Kilometers. And what do I want to change it to? Meters. So that's nice and simple because I'm just going back to the base unit, right? So what's my comparison then between the meters and the kilometers? Per 1 kilometer. Good. So I go 10 to the power of 3 meters for every 1 kilometer. Very good. Now, before we do that, well, and then here, let's cross out our kilometers. So we know we have meters left. Now, before we put it into our calculator, let's just be efficient and write out the next equation that we would do. So what if I multiply it by another fraction to get rid of the hours? You know, I'm doing essentially 2 calculations, but I can just write it all out at once. That's very right. Hours is on the top, and what's on the bottom? Seconds. Now, there's no chart for this. This is kind of a, you got to know it in your head sort of thing. How many, and I hope that you do, how many seconds? Well, actually, what we could do is we could make another one for how many seconds are in a minute and then how many minutes are an hour. Or we could just think about it. Okay? Should I show you both ways? Do you know what I'm saying? No. Okay, let's actually simplify it. Let's go hours on the top and let's put minutes on the bottom. So we do one conversion at a time. Think? So this one is simpler. How many minutes are in 1 hour? 60. 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, so that's a little bit more straightforward. So now we can cross off hours. But I'm left with meters per minute. Okay, I can't stop there because I want meters per second. So now I make one more fraction to get rid of my minutes and make seconds. So where do my minutes need to go? On the top. And seconds on the bottom. How many, what's my comparison here? 60 seconds in 1 minute.
So then we can cross out the minutes.
That's right. We can cross out the minutes. So now the units I have left are meters per second. So if I put this into my calculator, I should get the conversion. Now, I give you a caution. Put it in brackets. So if you want to do it all at once, please put this in, well, not really, because it's divided by 1. Pardon me?
You just put each one.
Yes, exactly. Put each, like that's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So go 20 times by each fraction, but make sure you put each fraction into brackets. Now, there's a hint that, do you know, I don't know if I taught this to you last year, but I think I did. Oh yeah, that too. But when you're going 10 times 10 to the power of blah, 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 do you know that you can go the second E? I taught you that?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Because like some of my Physics 30 kids didn't know that. How do you not know that? But maybe I never taught them that. But I'm not supposed to teach you, so. So what do you get? Colin? Here, I can help. Nope, you're right. Yeah, tell us, Colin, what'd you get?
5.5
Oh, God.
5.55, blah, 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 right? Okay, so to sig digs, it is 5.6 meters per second. Okay, so that's how you do the whole conversion thing. Now, last year, I think in Science 10, I did give you a trick that you can memorize, but if you don't memorize the trick, then you can still always do it, right? And you might have to use it for other things anyways. So the trick is, Ty, what's my trick? Kilometers per hour to go to meters per second, you divide by 3.6. And to reverse it, you times by 3.6. So put that in, go 20 divided by 3.6, and see what you get. Should be the same thing. Yeah. So what 3.6 is just that summarized. Okay? So it's a good thing to memorize, especially once you get to physics 30 and stuff. You're converting kilometers per hour to meters per second a lot, and it's nice to have a shortcut. But in the event that you can't use a shortcut, that is how you do it. Okay? Now here's a fun one. I think we have time, 2 minutes. Convert that many seconds into years. Ho-ho. Okay. What? No shortcuts.
Shortcuts.
One step at a time. Oh, sorry. Was somebody copying that? And I erased it? No? Okay. Okay, so 7 to 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. And we want to end up with years. Okay, so let's go one step at a time. So what's next up from seconds? Minutes. Okay. How many minutes? How many seconds in a minute? You guessed it. So I have 60 seconds in every 1 minute. So you can cross off seconds. So now I'm left with minutes. What's one up from minutes? Hours. So I'm going to have, where do my minutes go? Top, bottom? Bottom. Well, I want the minutes to cross off. The minutes are on top here, so I want them to cross off, so they need to go on the bottom to cancel it out. 60 minutes in every 1 hour. So I can cross off my minutes down. I'm going to have to keep going, but I'm going to put mine down below here because I ran out of space. Oh my God. Oh no, I want to finish it. Okay? Okay. Okay, so I have hours. What's next to hours? Days.
Could I have Delaney at lunch come to the office and temper.
Okay, hours, days. How many hours? Oh wait. 24. 1. How many days in 1 year? You guys are like brilliant. Thank you. So my days will cross off, my hours will cross off. Put that into your calculator. And you should get the answer 0.02281 years. You can put it into scientific notation if you want, but I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I need one more significant digit. Don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But my initial was. Does anyone have the extra? Or would it just be 0?
Oh, yeah, it's 0.
Yeah, it's 0. That's 5, so.
Oh. So 3, 1, 1? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for your patience and your hard work. Your review assignment is due on Tuesday, and we will start actually a new thing tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
No more review skills.
Yay!
Ah!